It's going down up here on Dash Radio. I'm DJ SKEE, joined by Montana French. What up, sir?
What's up, SKEE?
How are you, man? I'm so glad to see the growth, man. I still remember French running around doing the DVDs in New York and all that stuff. And now it's crazy to see you in the tabloids and all this. How is this? Did you ever expect all this grandiose, or did you know this was gonna happen? This was your path?
Nah, I mean, I was just grinding, man. Every year it kept on getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
You never know what's gonna go next year.
I remember you I just remember you cornering that DVD market. It's like people don't realize the impact you had with all that.
I mean, the hustle was always my number one thing.
Yeah. Where'd you get the whole hustle from? I mean, I know the
just
whole crew.
not having nothing.
Yeah.
When you down to your last $5 and just you look around and nobody can help you. When you get that $10, you ain't trying to lose it.
So what do you do now in terms of what's your philosophy with money? Are you like, damn, I've got it, I'm gonna spend it, I'm gonna do this? Do you put a lot of it what's your strategy?
Honestly,
with money?
I stick to what I know. Because
Okay.
a couple times I was trying to do a couple of investments and it didn't go right. So I just stick to what I know for now. And money is always good as long as you save it.
That's true. How tough is it to try to save it, especially when you're in this industry and try to keep up with the Joneses? You're in a position now where you're obviously well off, but coming up, there's that in between point when you're on the stage and all that, but you're slowly starting to get there, and a lot of people tend to.
I definitely bought my first car was a Range Rover. I didn't even know where the next note was coming from. I definitely was running around hustling, trying to get that, keep up. But after a while, it's like once you put yourself in that, once you put yourself in that shoe, it's like you're gonna learn how to make that money. I think when I did that, it made me just go super hard to make sure. So ever since that experience, I never bought nothing unless I could pay for it.
Okay.
So if a car is $100,000, I'm not gonna get it unless I have $100,000. so I'm not gonna lease it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
But sometimes, like you said, it makes you work harder. I remember even when I moved out here, I didn't have anything. I was working with Gabi and Steve and stuff too. And I remember getting stuff and I don't know how I'm gonna pay for it, but I'm gonna just get it, and then I force myself somehow. I don't know, it works.
That make you force yourself.
Right. But it's not fun always.
Nah, it's not. I mean, that's the worst part, because you go extra hard. You start looking for things to sell. You start.
Yo, that's real.
Yeah, no, definitely, and that teach you how to go hard. I feel like you have to do that if you're a hustler.
That's real. Now, what's is there any regrets you have on anything that you've purchased? You're like, damn, that was too much. Or I shouldn't have done that, or that was dumb.
Nah, not really. I feel like everything I bought, I really wanted it, especially if it was something I couldn't afford. Yeah, I definitely wanted it.
You're smart with your money. Now, what's so crazy? I didn't even realize. I knew you were from Morocco, but I didn't realize you didn't come. How old were you when you came over to the States?
Like 13.
That's late, and I thought you came over earlier to be able to incorporate yourself in the culture in a whole new system, especially going to somewhere like New York. What was that experience like for you as a teenager?
Man, I mean, just going to school, just try to get with the with the whole just the way people was living out there. Coming from a whole different world to a whole other different world was crazy. When I got here, I didn't really know how to speak English that good, so I was kind of still learning.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, my parents wasn't speaking that good. It was just you just put somebody, anywhere in God green earth. You know what I'm saying? Just then, once I learned it, then I learned to hustle. Then I remember the craziest part was, and I used to play basketball, so I was one of the nicest ballers in school and all that. So, they was trying to give me my scholarship, and I didn't really have my papers, so it's just I couldn't even go to college kind of thing. So it was I had to really just start hustling, just make money.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it was kind of crazy. I mean, it's just and I know there's a lot of people out there that, that come from a whole different country that's out here and, trying to make it happen. And it's hard, because sometimes a lot of people don't make it. Once you get here, a lot of people end up getting deported. 50% of them get deported. About 75% just can't take the lifestyle because it's so expensive to live. I mean, what they charge for rent in New York, you could pay for a house in Morocco for the whole year. Yeah. I know people in Morocco that work for a whole month and make $500, not even. You know what I'm saying? So it's it's crazy.
That's crazy. Now, isn't it nuts that you go from somebody coming out here and barely speaking the language to now making it off of what you say?
Yeah, I mean, it
just shows that.
Yeah, I mean, everybody measure like success different. I mean, to me, I already made it. Yeah. Everything else now is just a blessing from God.
That's true. What have you not done so far that you want to do? Is there anything out there? I mean, I see you living life on Instagram. I'm like, damn, I wish I was.
I mean, honestly, all I want is just everybody around me that I really came up with, everybody that I care about to be successful and just be happy where I can see them and they smiling, that I'm straight. I'm good.
Now, what's it been like merging from like the super street stuff to the more mainstream scene? And I mean, you still have the credibility, not taking it away, but I've done the same thing, moving from different radios, TV, and all that while maintaining that. How have you been able to kind of keep that in line with your brand? Because you see some people lose it when they try to go all the way over here. And not that you're doing that, but
I made a couple mistakes, but what I had to learn was just keep everybody around me, people that keep me grounded. You know, like everybody, you know, that helped me write the first songs or whatever, you know, circle that I keep around me in the studio, or people that I ask for their opinions before I give an answer or whatever it is. You just gotta have a strong foundation. Yeah. I think that's what a lot of people, like a lot of times you see somebody that be around somebody. I mean, the only person that probably did it was like Jay after Dash and still making moves, but he still got his foundation with the people from Ty to everybody. Yeah. And I mean, just having the people that was with you that's gonna be like, you know what, bro, you cannot do that. That's what you need sometimes. You don't need that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's tough to sometimes find those right people. How tough was it for you to put together your team that's, you know?
I mean, my team was just with me from the start. You know, it wasn't about no money. It wasn't about, because sometimes the new people you get with you, it'd be the people that just wanna, you know, put you up there with something that don't even make sense just because of the money, just because of whatever it is. There's no really like no skeleton. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, everybody with me was like, you know, from day one.
Now, from the industry side, when did you feel like you actually made it? Because you have different deals. You have to deal with Puff, you have to deal with Ross, you have obviously all your own stuff and putting this out, successful records. What was the tipping point? Was it back in the day when you were doing street DVD stuff and everybody knew from that?
When I realized I made this, when I told my mother she don't got to work no more.
And how long ago was that?
Probably a couple years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago.
What was her reaction when you told her that?
Shit. Just like, you know what I'm saying?
She's like, really?
Anybody reaction you told them don't got to work no more. It's like, you know, like, damn, baby boy. It's like awesome, that. Man. Nah, it's dope. I mean, that's what you really work for. I mean, for the family, you know, as long as, you know, the family is set straight. Yep. That's what I really feel like, you know.
Nah. Yeah, now Christmas coming up, man. What do you want? Is there any gifts or anything you had in mind for people listening? Like, what should somebody get French?
Well, a gift that I need?
And what's the gift that you need?
I don't need nothing because I have to return gifts. I'm cool. Don't buy me nothing.
Nothing.
No, I'm cool. I got everything I want.
Now, New Year's, do you have a New Year's resolution? Have you thought of one yet? We're a couple weeks out.
Oh, New Year resolution, man. Just, you know, just to better myself, you know, just, you know, make whatever mistakes I make, just even make less mistakes. That's all. Just keep everybody safe, everybody healthy, you know. Just keep the fam around. That's all it is.
Yeah, man. Now let's talk about this new record you got.
Yeah, this record called Bad Bitch. I can curse, right?
You can say whatever you want.
Man, this motherfucking record is called Motherfucking Bad Bitch. Nah, me and Jeremih, you know, it was off my album. Yep. It was between this and a record we had called Gucci Man with me, Wayne, Ross, and the one that Kanye had produced. But you know, we went with this because the feeling for the new year. So, you know, so we went with this, but definitely the album coming out February. I'm dropping Mac and Cheese mixtape.
Yeah, when's that dropping? It's
supposed to drop
which
today
volume
or tomorrow.
Is it?
4.
Yeah. So what else is on that, man? I'm excited for that.
Just all me, produced by Harry Fraud. Cause I kept all the features for the album. Yeah. Just want to give people, you know, to my real fans.
So what's the difference between what makes a mixtape and what makes the album?
Mixtape is more
stuff you can clear samples on.
Yeah, you know, the mixtape, you go for Thriller.
Yeah.
You sample Thriller, you sample the Beatles, you sample everything you want. The album is more like, you know, you got to play a thing. Like, that's, you know, it takes away a lot of creativity with the album. So
yeah, that's an interesting point, especially because you're somebody that made your lanes of the street. I mean, even like with records that you want to like Stay Scheming and all those started on a mixtape level and eventually crossed over.
Yeah, Stay Scheming didn't even make the album.
Yeah,
Lost album. Right. Like how did that happen?
Which is crazy because
they couldn't clear it. Yeah. I guess Barry. I forgot what's his name is. And Nas had to redid the hook. Then it was just like too many clearance, technical difficulties, and just like
it's crazy, dude.
Yeah, and
so the mixtape is really where you can get down and get creative.
Yeah, and you know, from the whole mixtape market, me, Max B, everybody. We made our fans come from
for sure
from the mixtapes. I mean, for all the people
you guys
that come,
ran that scene.
Yeah,
like, you know
definitely. So when I got my deal, so just now with the album process, it's just like you got to go through the label thing, this and that. So, the mixtape thing, I definitely want to keep that going.
Now, being an artist that's made it from that mixtape scene, how much do you look for the real album? I mean, obviously they push it as a big single and all that, but in terms of from a business perspective, for you, is it just about getting the music out? You don't really, I mean, obviously you want people to buy the album and things like that, but overall, are you making more of your things from the touring and all that, and you just want the songs out there because you're from that mixtape stuff, or is it, no, we really want to push the album, sell and buy that? And how do you debate it from artists?
I mean, you definitely got to keep the label happy as far as the sales. So you definitely, got to catch your lane with that. And as far as the mixtape, we just want the music out for your fans, because the fans nowadays, you got a 5-second. You know what I'm saying? If you don't catch them, it's just like, right? I mean, back in the days, it was more like of a, it was real fans back then. All the fans. I mean, that's why people from back there still doing tours all over. Yeah. Now it's like, 10 seconds, you don't play them the right thing. They're like, yo, who else is out?
Yeah, do you feel like that pressure to keep like, damn, I just came with this record, but people have already moved on and forgot about that, looking for the next thing. You always got to be kind of.
Yeah, but I just feel like with me more, like they bought into my my whole character. You know what I'm saying?
They've been bought in, yeah.
Yeah, so just like I learned that from coming up from New York, from like watching Jay, even Cameron, even watching once you start getting people to love you, and the music is just a plus.
Nah, you're 100% right. Now, what can we expect on this album?
I mean, I got joints with everybody. I mean, from Wayne, Ross, Kanye, Miguel, the whole Coke Boys. Man, everybody. I got everybody on there. That's why I want the mixtape just for the fans and go, go right to the album. But you never know. We got 3 months, so the whole thing might just switch.
Yeah, I know how you guys work and record. So, so you're recording up until what? To the last second?
Yeah, definitely to the last drop. To the last drop.
Now, what do you think? What do you want to get out of this album? What's kind of your goal for people that may have been familiar, now they're seeing your name and hearing it, that might not know the backstory? What do you want to really accomplish? And for the fans that have been down from day one, what's kind of the progression and the evolution in this album that's different from the other stuff?
I mean, definitely. As far as like the I feel like an artist's second album is his first album. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
That's an interesting point.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, because once you get your deal, once you work on your first album, once you do everything, I feel like it's just you don't know the game once you get it's like you make it to the league. It's like you still trying to learn. So now just like the second album, now you know all the rules, you know everything. So now just like what, that's how I want the album to be.
That's true.
Definitely.
That's crazy. Now I heard a little bit you're on your workout stuff right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I heard you're doing some CrossFit stuff.
Have to. Yeah, definitely.
What's that like? That's crazy. I don't know how you do it. I can't do that shit.
I mean, the first thing is you lose your mind trying to get rich, right? So you don't care about your body and nothing. You lose sleep. So you do everything in the world. So by the time you make the money you want, you looking crazy. So now when you make the money, you gotta take care of your health. That's how it go. It's like a two-step thing. So
how do you maintain that? That was so tough when you're on the road and when you're like, and even like diets and eating and all that.
I mean, honestly, it just came to a point where just like I gotta be somewhere where it's not cold like New York, because New York, as soon as you come out, you're gonna catch pneumonia.
That's true.
You're gonna step right back in your house. And I just had to be somewhere where I could really work out. So I came to LA and I just took it serious for like a month or two, and it worked out for me.
And now, how do you like LA? It seems like you spend so much time out here and stuff. Is LA?
Nah, I love LA. I mean, I love LA because we're doing a movie, so and I'm recording from here. But I'm back and forth, half and half.
What do you think of that? What do you think of the movie industry?
Man, I love it, man. We came from the Cocaine City DVDs.
Yeah.
So I mean, I always believed in the film. My heart is in films and music, but I think film. I love a little more.
Yeah, now you got your whole label and you've got a lot of successful artists. I mean, I know you got Dirk, all these different people underneath yourself. What's your real vision and goal for years from now? Is it to be, behind the scenes CEO? Is it to be doing it all? Like, where do you want to be? Where are we going to see French 5-10 years from now?
Honestly, I don't even know.
Yeah,
I can't. When you make plans, God is laughing at you. I just want to be happy, successful. All my people are successful. I just want to, make sure everybody's straight, everybody happy, whatever they doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is. From Dirk to Chains to Zach to everybody.
Yeah, you got some crazy shit. Now I see you all over the place, just following your Instagram and all that stuff. What's been the craziest experience that you've had so far? Is it going somewhere, seeing something, having somebody come up to you, being on a record with someone? I don't know. What's been like the craziest thing that's happened to you so far?
Man, I mean, every day something crazy can happen. Right? I mean, just from me and me and the king of Morocco, or the Prince of Morocco, just like, just being being the biggest artist to ever come out of
so crazy,
Morocco,
right?
you know, as a whole country. You know, I mean, you know, out here is really nothing but over there. It's like, you know, when you're the biggest
massive,
artist.
Man. What's it like when you go back there?
I ain't went back since I met the king, so I don't know how the treatment gonna be now.
Right?
Yeah, so it's gonna be retarded now. But just doing things like that, it just show, you know, it show appreciation to the hustle. Yeah. You know.
That's killer.
I love that.
So what's going on next? What's the next tour or anything? Top of the year. What you got going? Another album February?
No, definitely. We had a tour that's supposed to go out in December.
Okay.
But I pushed it back because my album and Jeremih album got pushed back. So definitely, so we're gonna do it February and March.
Now, any new music out there that you're feeling that we should be checking for?
Music, definitely Dirk, definitely Chinks, definitely Zach, definitely
when are we seeing their projects?
I mean, right now working on the Coke Boys mixtape top of the year.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Dirk working on his mixtape. Zach got a new single out. It's called Quiet on the Set. Chinks, you know, Chinks always working. He on every remix in New York.
Yeah, seriously.
And the mixtape gonna drop top of the year, and we try to drop an album with it, like we're doing like a little movie album.
That's killer.
Yeah, have to.
Good shit, man. Well, congratulations on everything, man. So happy for your success. Whatever you need, man.
Thank you.
We're always up here, man.
Skee, man.
Let's do it. We're gonna get you on the show this season, man. Skee Live. French is the first guest we've booked officially, so we're saying it on air.
Let me know the first day. Grand opening.
Done.
Grand opening.
There we go. We're gonna set it up this March.
Start promoting tomorrow.
I know how you get down. It's going down. We live on Dash Radio. DJ SKEE, French Montana.
We out.